went and got some chicken and broccoli today at Hong Kong in Aiken, South Carolina, on Richland Avenue. Now they're pretty good. I don't get the carrots. I get the chicken and broccoli and no rice. And it has kind of a salty, deep flavor to it. It's really good. Now I like, there's this other Chinese place I like, Number One China, and they used to have a little dine-in place when I used to work in Augusta. With me and my wife would go there for lunch, and they had like a little buffet, but they're doing to-go orders now. That's all they're doing. So it's pretty good. To-go orders are pretty good now. So really good food. The chicken and broccoli, the only thing, theirs isn't quite tasting the same, but what I like about them, the Number One China, is they have snow peas. This is weird. Hopefully this guy don't pull me over. This is a police car. He probably thinks I'm cussing him out. And he's going the same way I am, so he must be getting off work. But the lanes, the road just had to merge into each other, and I was looking, and I could hear his car revving. So he revved his car to pass me. So it's 6:29. He's got to be going home in this big old subdivision they have over here. But, he can't see the phone, so hopefully it won't. It's not illegal in South Carolina. If I was in Georgia. But, you don't want to push it. Even the guy is going home, he might be a knucklehead. I'm looking at him and not the phone. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And where's it at? I think it says he's from Barnwell. So yeah, city of Barnwell. So this ain't his jurisdiction anyway. But he probably lives up here. The city police in Barnwell, South Carolina. So, everybody's going home, and I was able to get me some chicken and broccoli, and it's pretty good. But yeah, the other place, Number One China, exit 5 on Highway 20, right before you get into Georgia, or Augusta, Georgia. Now, they have snow peas. They charge $1 extra for snow peas. Hong Kong in Aiken, South Carolina, used to have snow peas. Now, I like snow peas. I like the chicken and broccoli and the snow peas. And it's a whole lot more filling, and you get more fiber. So it's, I think it drops your sugar a little bit because you have all that fiber in there. But it's more filling, and it stays with you for a couple days. But yeah, that's one of them. I couldn't remember what I ate, so it must have been something in the snow peas. You never know. But I worked 6 days, and they got a bunch of stuff going on. So they're trying to get us to work on Mondays, but it might become mandatory. And I was thinking, I don't know what I do. If I pick my son up at 11 o'clock, it's going to be hard to, get up at 3:30 or 3:40 in the morning to get ready to be at work by 6 or at work, and then work another 10 hours. But I'll be, coming off of 6 straight days. That'd be my 7th, and then another 6. So we had to work every day. That'd be every day till November the 17th. But right now it's not mandatory, it's optional. I did one day. It wasn't too bad, but it made a long 13 days. But I said, if I go pick up my son, I ain't gonna get but like 2.5, 3 hours of sleep. And I had to come back in. So right now it's optional. But if I had to really work, I would have to pay about $30 for a taxi to bring him home. It's only 13 miles, but they charge like a little $3 surf fee and $2 and something a mile. So it'd be almost $30 just to bring him home. And, you know, I think he works like 6.5 hours. So he might make $70. So if he paid for it, that'd be half his check. So he ain't gonna pay for it. I'd have to pay for it. But, you know, I'm glad he's working, even though it's the weekend. But yeah, I want to talk about this coffee and chicken and broccoli. And there's a lot of stuff going on in the news that I hadn't really followed yet. Something about I was talking to my mom, and she watches the news, and I heard something about the oil prices going down. And then you see some people on YouTube, and they got some pretty cool, you know, the thumbnails, I guess. And they had like Putin and Saudi Arabia. What did they just do to devastate the U.S.? So maybe that's what they're talking about. You know, something on the news, and then somebody make a YouTube video about it. But who knows? But just stay focused. You know, eat your chicken and broccoli. Drink your Dunkin' Donuts coffee. This is not health advice. This is purely entertainment and me making a blog. So when I don't know who I am, I'll be able to remember, like The Notebook. I think that's the movie. You know, but I appreciate you guys following me. Can't wait to order me some glasses, because these are a little bit, you know, do block my vision. The bad thing is, if I take these little inserts off, then I can't see to put them on. I can only see with my glasses on. And I kind of see without them, but everything's like a blur. Like if I see stuff with my glasses, and then take it off, I say, okay, I know where I'm going, but it's rough when the lights are out. And, you know, used to, your eyes are kind of adjust to the dark and the moonlight or the table lamp. Well, once you get to where you can't see, that don't help you that much. But yeah, it's having a ball. Got to see my grandbaby today. He running around. He too busy. And the other was sleeping. And he might get to come home and spend the night. And my wife's going to go out of town, so hopefully she gets some video. You know, and hopefully they don't mind her doing it. One of her friends, I guess his boyfriend, he pretty cool. Shout out. Hope you don't mind me shouting out to you, Eric. You know, you're going to be a future movie star. Don't forget about us little people when you go be big. But he's doing some kind of movie, and he took some acting lessons, and he got a part in a little movie, and I think makes $200 a day. It's pretty awesome. So my wife and her friend they're gonna be going out and having a good time while he's working. And so we'll see how they do it. I hope they stay safe, because, you know, I see a lot of stuff where big city, you have more variety of things happening. You know, more potholes in the road, more opportunities for something to go wrong. So it's nice. You in the country, you just have maybe a tree fall on your car. So you park away from your trees, you should be good. Unless a bunch of deer come through, or, you know, used to in the old days, I guess they had a herd of buffalo. But yeah, to me, it's kind of dark. I can see. Some cars don't have the lights on, but this phone is focusing on the light and pulling it in, you know, a little bit longer than I can. So I thought that'd be cool. I called my mom today, and I was telling her what I want. I want this iPhone 14. It's got a 48 megapixel and, you know, the next operating system. And I want a terabyte. I figured that'd give me more capability to record some cooler stuff. Because I think this one can record in 4K. And I hadn't looked it up. Anybody leave in the comments. I don't know if a regular K, it was the 1080. They used to have HDMI and 1080 and 1040 and 1080p and PI or whatever. But then they got 4K, so I'm assuming that is 4,000 instead of 1080. And then 8K is 8,000. I could be wrong. I hadn't looked it up, read the specs. Subconsciously, maybe I read across it. But let me know if that's right. I don't know. Or I can look it up and see. But it records in 8K. I don't even know if anything I put it out there, because I remember used to 3 years ago. It just shows you how fast things were coming. I think you could have uploaded in HD, but most things were in like 320 and 520. They wasn't even 1,000 yet. Just 3 years ago. So it shows you how fast technology is changing. And, YouTube has to do a lot to store all that. But till you get monetized, they play videos on your videos, advertisements. So YouTube's making money by you putting videos out there. And then when you qualify to be monetized, then you'll get a little bit of it. So they're getting paid for you to upload on YouTube. So that's pretty cool. But it's starting to get cooler. I'm still wearing shorts at work. Me and this other guy, we're both redheads. We look like oddballs. We're short wearing people. But I just wanted to share that. There's a guy. Whoa! Big old truck about pulled out and got me. Maybe not, but made me think he was. Now I'm riding with my new tires. They feel pretty good. I don't know when I got to go get them rotated and all that. We'll see. We'll talk to you later. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.